And the 6 is important because if you don't use those, there's only like 38 R. Robert Smiths in our email system. And without the 6, you're talking to a lawyer. Depends on what you want to talk about. Okay, I'm going to talk about the Navy. No, maybe later. Here, 5 minutes, most important. If you don't remember anything about the Navy, okay, I don't want to sit in front of my... Okay, I'll stay here. NavySBIR.com has all of the information related to the Navy program, has products you can download, books you can download to learn more about, 1, the SBIR program, 2, about how the Navy does the SBIR program. NavySbir-sttr. When you come here and go, is the Navy interested in my technology? I will send you to this website and have you do your homework to see whether or not the Navy's interested in your technology. I unfortunately don't know all 38,242 scientists and engineers in the Navy, but I can tell you what they've been doing in the SBIR program by going to Navy SBIR Search. Okay, you go there and you see there have been topics related to your technology, advanced materials, in FY 10, 11, 12, and 13. 15, 16, 17. FY 18, the next topic series is coming up. You don't see anything. Why would your technology drop off the SBIR needs list? There are only 2 answers. I solved the technical problem, or it's no longer an SBIR priority. That can happen because I'm only using 3% of the Navy's R&D budget in SBIR. Doesn't mean I'm no longer doing that research in the Navy, it just means I'm not paying for it with SBIR dollars. Okay, so don't despair, but it gives you a place to start looking. Nope, let's go back the other way. I'll save that one for later. So topic areas, what does the Navy need? So first off, remember the Army and the Air Force didn't show up today, so the Navy is the best there is in the Department of Defense. That's all you gotta remember. And bless their hearts, they're very good. Who, when we start talking Britain, China, Russia, who has the second largest craft? Who has the second largest Navy in the world?
China.
Shout it out.
China.
China. Any other options? Japan. You're all wrong. The folks that have the second largest Navy in the world is the U.S. Navy. Because the U.S. Army has more ships. Oh. We just happen to have more ships with guns on them. So don't assume the only guy that needs your technical solution is the Navy. We work together as we apply your technology to a different technical challenge. I may fly the same aircraft as the Air Force, but I tend to land them on tiny, tiny runways. So be careful, open your mind as to what can be used and where it can be used. So you'll see sort of the topic distribution. You see sensors, materials, processing. Embedded in each one of those topics will be cyber, which is big, big, big. So look at it. See where it pertains to what the Navy needs. Okay. Every one of us, unfortunately, has a different chart as it relates to who's doing what where. So look at it. I can tell you the Navy spent $150,000, $225,000 on our Phase 1s, $1.5 million on our Phase 2s. Let's get the conversation going. I can afford to make a $100,000 or $225,000 bet that your technology is going to knock it out of the park and solve all problems. If you get time, go look for Emily. Emily saves 2 lives a day throughout the world. Emily started her life some 17 years ago on a Navy STTR topic related to how do I track whales. You do your homework and figure out how I went from tracking whales to being a lifeguard deployed throughout the world and see where your technology can go. Thank you.